Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you how to create a nice and simple modern photo slideshow animation inside of DaVinci Resolve, which is absolutely easy to create using Fusion Page. So this is Vikas from Skyline Motions, and without any further ado, let's open DaVinci Resolve and get started. Alright, so this is DaVinci Resolve, and before we start, all you have to do the basic setting first, which is very important. So click on this setting button in the corner. Set the size of this project 1920 by 1080, frame rate 24 frames per second, which is good enough. Click on save. Once done, let's create a new Fusion composition because we're going to create this animation inside of the Fusion page. So this is the media pool. If you don't have this media pool, click on this media pool button. Right click on that, click on new Fusion composition. This is going to be 6 seconds long. So I'm going to set the duration 6 seconds. This is going to be slide 01. Perfect. Frame rate 24 frames per second. Click on create. Now let's drag and drop the Fusion composition on the timeline. Just like that. You can change the timeline color. Right click on that. Go to change color and select any color that you like. Perfect. After that, we have to import some asset over here. So just go to the media pool. Right click on that. Click on import media. First of all, we have to import images. So I'm going to use this image. Let's select one more. Click on import. After that, we have to import an 𝗗cie𝘄𝗹𝘀 video clip. So click on the import media, and here we have 𝗗cie𝘄𝗹𝘀 video clip that I have downloaded from 𝗗cie𝘄𝗹𝘀.com, which is a free website from Envato. So I will give you a link in the description to download this video clip. Simply you can download the video clip, select the video clip, click on open. So this is the video clip. All right. So what do we have to do? Just drag and drop this video clip, make it 6 seconds long. So trim this extra area. Perfect. And here we have this 𝗗cie𝘄𝗹𝘀 video clip. All right. You can use any kind of 𝗗cie𝘄𝗹𝘀 video clip that you like. And then just right click on this video clip, click on new Fusion clip. Perfect. Now you can remove this from the timeline by hitting backspace. This is the Fusion clip 1. Click over here and you can call it 𝗗cie𝘄𝗹𝘀01. Perfect. Now let's do one more time. Just drag and drop this 𝗗cie𝘄𝗹𝘀 over here, just like this. And we have to cut the extra part, which is pure white. So from here, I don't want this one. So simply trim this area, drag and drop, and you can trim this from here as well. And then right click on that, click on new Fusion clip, and this is gonna be the second Fusion clip. So click over here to rename, call it 𝗗cie𝘄𝗹𝘀02. Perfect. Now you can hit backspace to remove this 𝗗cie𝘄𝗹𝘀 from here, and then just place the CTI on this slide 01, go to Fusion page, and let's start creating over here. So this is the media out. We will connect this media out at the end of this animation. So first of all, let's drag and drop that image. You can also use any video clip. In this case, I want to use this image. Drag and drop over here. Drag and drop to the viewer. As you can see, we have a different proportion. Now just right click on that, click on rename. I'm going to call it image. So as you can see, we have a very high resolution image. So let's go to playback, go to timeline playback resolution, and I'm going to set it to 1/4 for fast and smooth playback. All right. Now this is the image. After that, we have to attach a transform node. This is going to be the controller of the image. So let's call it controller. All right, so this is going to be the controller of this image. You can control the size, position of the image by using this controller. After that, we have to make it black and white. So select that one, click on this button, color corrector, place it over here. I'm going to call it color. Just drag and drop this color to the viewer. And here we have the saturation. Let's set the saturation value 0 and make it black and white. This is the lift. Let's set the lift value and make it a little bit darker. And then we have to fit the image size according to our project size. So what we have to do, this is the background node, placed it over here. This is gonna be the matte, so I'm gonna call it matte. Let's take a new merge node. After that, we have to merge this image with the matte. So I'm going to use this matte as a background and this one as a foreground. So in this merge node, we have two different points, yellow for background, connect this one with matte, connect the green foreground point with this color, and drag and drop this merge to the viewer, select the matte, and here we have to change the color to white. Perfect. Now select the merge one, go to operator, select over to in, and now you can select the controller and fit the image inside of this frame. Perfect. You can fit the image like this. All right. After that, we have to animate the image. So what we have to do, just select the merge one, add a transform node, hit F2. I'm going to call it animation 01, drag and drop to the viewer, go to the end of this animation, right click on this size, click on animate, go to very first frame. Let's change the size value, set it 1.2. Perfect. Now we have this zoom out animation, and then we have to import this 𝗗cie𝘄𝗹𝘀 clip. All right, call it 𝗗cie𝘄𝗹𝘀. Now let's drag and drop this merge node over here, and after that I'm gonna use this animation 01 output as a background. So connect the yellow point with this animation 1 and green foreground point with this 𝗗cie𝘄𝗹𝘀, drag and drop to the viewer. Now select the merge, and here we have the apply mode. Select this option screen over here, and now we will get something like this. You can play the animation. So the first output is ready, and now we have to create another output. So what we have to do, let's take a new transform node, and I'm going to attach this image output with this transform, and this transform is going to be the second controller. Let's call it controller 02, hit OK. So this is the second controller, drag and drop to the viewer. After that, we have to animate this image first. So select this controller, add another transform, and let's call it animation 02. Drag and drop to the viewer, go to the end of this animation, right click on size, click on animate, or you can also click on the diamond button to create a keyframe. At the end of this animation, go to very first frame of this animation. Let's set the size 1.3. Perfect. So here we have another zoom out animation for the second output. All right. Now we have to create a matte. So this is the background. I'm going to call it matte 02. Perfect. Now let's take a new merge node. I'm going to use this matte as a background. So connect the yellow point with this, and this animation as a foreground. So connect the green point with this. Drag and drop the merge to the viewer, select the merge, select the operator over to in. This is the controller. Select the controller and you can reduce the size and place it over here. Now we have to create a frame like shape. So this is the background. I'm gonna change the color of this to white. All right, this is the white background. I'm gonna call it frame. All right, now let's attach a rectangle node with this. So this is the rectangle 1. Select this one and create a photo kind of a shape. So I'm going to set the width value 0.4, height value 0.8. Perfect. And then we have to create a duplicate of this same rectangle. So Control C and Control V. All right, now it is looking like this. Place the second rectangle. I'm going to call it rectangle 2. Select the second rectangle, go to paint mode and select this option subtract. Perfect. And now we have to change the size of the second rectangle. So this is the width. I'm gonna set the value 0.37. Perfect. And height value 0.67. All right, now you can move this rectangle just a little bit, and now we have this kind of shape. All right, and I'm gonna merge this with this one. So what we have to do, let's take a new merge node, connect this yellow background point with this merge 3, green foreground point with this frame, drag and drop this merge 4 to the viewer. So first of all, we have to fit the image inside of this photo frame. So select the controller. Using the controller, you can set the size of the image and place the image inside of the frame according to you. Perfect. And now we have extra area. So what we have to do, select the rectangle 1, Control C to copy, place it over here. So Control V. So this is the rectangle 3. I'm going to call it rectangle 3. Connect the rectangle with this mat. And after that, we have to animate this photo as well. So using this 𝗗cie𝘄𝗹𝘀, let's drag and drop the 𝗗cie𝘄𝗹𝘀01 right over here. Call it 𝗗cie𝘄𝗹𝘀01. Perfect. Now let's take a new merge node. I'm gonna use this one as a background and this one 𝗗cie𝘄𝗹𝘀 as a foreground. So first of all, deattach this connection first. Let me connect this background point with this merge 3 and foreground point with the 𝗗cie𝘄𝗹𝘀. Perfect. And drag and drop the merge to the viewer. Select the merge, go to apply mode and change this option to screen. All right. And then you can select the merge, or maybe you can connect the yellow point with this merge 5 and drag and drop this merge 4 to the viewer. Perfect. What we have to do, simply connect the rectangle 3 with the 𝗗cie𝘄𝗹𝘀, and now it is looking like this. You can adjust the size using merge 5. Select this option and you can down the size just a little bit. All right. And if you see here, we have something like this. All right. After that, we have to attach a text over here. So this is the text node. Drag and drop the text right over here. Connect the output of this text 1 with the output of this merge 4, and we will get a new merge. So this is the easiest way to connect any foreground with the background. You will get a new merge 6, drag and drop to the viewer, select the text and type anything, whatever you like. All right. You can change the color of the text. I'm going to select the black color and I'm going to use lemon milk font style. So this is the lemon milk. Select this one. I'm going to use it regular, and let's down the size 0.027, I guess 0.027. Now you can place the text over here. Perfect. You can down the size maybe 0.025. Perfect. And this is the tracking amount. Increase the tracking amount just a little bit. You can set the value 1.05. But we have to animate the text. So just go to frame number, I guess 48. This is the end. Select the text, and this is the end option. Right click on that, click on animate. Go to frame number 12, which is half a second according to 24 frames per second. Let's set the end value 0. So if you play the animation, you will get this type of text animation. All right. And now what we have to do, select the merge 6, add a transform, and this is gonna be, I guess, animation 03. All right. And now just go to frame number maybe 60. Right click on center, which is the position, click on animate, or you can simply click on the diamond button, which is very easiest way. And now just go to frame number maybe 12, I guess. And then we have to change the position. So let's change the position like this. Let's set the value -0.5. So basically you will get this type of animation. And then just go to frame number 120 and then right click on center, or maybe click on the diamond button to create a keyframe. Just go to the end of this animation, and this time I want to move this image in upward direction. So just change the value. I'm going to set the value 1.5. So basically frames comes in and goes out. All right. So just go to spline window, hit F4 to full screen, and this is the animation 03. click on the fit button, highlight these two keyframes, hit S to smooth, hold this handle and place this handle right over here to create a smooth graph, and do the same thing with this one. So select these two, hit S to smooth, or you can click on the smooth button, hold this handle and place this handle right over here, and now you can see here we have nice and smooth animation. All right, so this is the animation in and this is the animation out. All right, so it's looking nice. Now you can close the spline window. After that, we have to merge this output with this output. So we have two different output. First one is this and second one is this one. So what we have to do, let's take a new merge node, place the merge over here, connect the yellow background point with this merge 2 and green foreground point with this animation 03, drag and drop the merge 7 to the viewer, and now it's looking like this. If you want to arrange these connection, hold Alt on the keyboard, click over here and create a junction like this and make it a straight and good looking node structure. All right, so this is the merge 7. After that, we have to create one more text over here. So this is an optional step. If you want, then add, otherwise you can leave it. Simply select a text node, place it over here, add a merge node, or you can simply connect the output of this text with the merge 7 output and you will get a new merge. Drag and drop to the viewer, select the text and type whatever you want. Perfect. I'm going to use this font Bassy. So this is the Bassy font style. You can use any font style that you like. I'm going to use this one, and let's increase the size just a little bit. I'm going to set the value 0.09, and this is the line spacing. So let's down the line spacing and make it like this. So I'm going to place this text over here, and let's animate the text as well. So just go to frame number, I guess 60, right click on end, click on animate. So go to frame number 24 and let's set the end value 0. So if you play the animation, we will have something like this. For the end animation, just go to frame number 130. Here we have the merge 1. So select the merge 1, and this is the blend option. Click on the diamond button to create a keyframe at the frame number 130. Just go to the end of this animation. Let's set the blend value 0. And now we have the animation out as well, which is looking like this. And then what we have to do, select the merge 8, hit Ctrl plus a space bar, search for motion blur. So this is the motion blur. So if you have a studio version, you can add the motion blur, or if you have a free version of DaVinci Resolve, you don't have to use this motion blur. It will give you a smooth animation, but this is not necessary. So I'm using the studio version, that's why I have added this motion blur for extra smoothness. But if you don't have this motion blur, don't worry, just connect the output of this merge 8 with this media out and then go to the edit page. So here we have this animation. All right, let me set the resolution to 1/4, and this is the perfect animation. All right, after that we have to add two more things. First, we have to add some lens flare on it. So let's import any lens flare. Right click on that, click on import media. I'm going to use these two lens flares. I will give you a link in the description to download this lens flare. Click on open, and here we have something like this, and this is looking like this. So simply drag and drop on the timeline, place it over here, maybe at the end side, and go to inspector window. This is the composite mode. Select the screen mode, and now you will get some color splashes over here, which is looking like this. And then we have another one, so just drag and drop, place it like this, and select the composite mode, and select the composite mode screen. And now we have something like this, which is looking absolutely perfect. And now let me show you how you can create multiple slides without doing all the stuff. So simply hold Alt on the keyboard, drag the slide and place it over here. If you want to change the color of the slide, simply right click on that, click on clip color and select any color, whatever you like. place the CDI on the second slide, go to Fusion page, and if you want to change the image first, it's very simple. Drag the image over here and check the connection. Image output is connected with both the controllers, so just delete the image, import the another one that you like. So I'm gonna use this one, or maybe this one. Let me use this one. Simply connect both the controller with the image. Now you can hit F2 to rename, call it image02. Perfect, and place the image right over here. And then we have to adjust the position, so simply select the controller 02 and you can keep the image in the center. You can down the size according to you and place the image just like this. All right, and now you can select the first controller, go to the end of this animation for better result. Maybe we have to increase just a little bit. All right, now select the first controller and let's down the size. Perfect. And after that you can change the text, so select the first text and you can change the text. Just like this, and then go to the edit page, and here we have the second slide. All right, now you can simply copy these two clips by holding Alt on the keyboard. All right, so this is the first slide and this is the second slide. So by using this technique you can create multiple slides that you want. All right, I have created a template for this slideshow. If you don't want to follow all the steps, you can download the template from the link given in the description, or you can also download the project file, whatever you like. Once done, let's have a look. I'm gonna select the playback resolution full, Control F to full screen, and let's have a look. And finally, this is looking amazing, right? So that's a wrap for today's video. I hope you like it. For more such videos, subscribe to this channel, like this video, and also comment below what you think about it. My name is 𝗗cie𝘄𝗹𝘀 and I will see you in the next one. Till then, bye bye.